American Gun Chick, and it's Gun Day Monday. Hey guys, so I'm here at New Frontier Armory in Vegas. I'm super excited because I got invited out by Tracy Guns. Right there.
I got lots of songs.
And she's the one with the awesome hair. And she invited me out to do my first gun build class, and we get to keep the gun at the end, and there's lots of really cool sponsors, and this is my first gun build. I've been gifted guns that have been built before, but I've never built my own guns.
So I know, isn't this exciting?
This is exciting.
My blood might be on some of those receivers somewhere, so.
Oh, so it's worth more. Yeah. So yeah, I'm super excited. We're gonna do that. We got lunch too, catered with one of the best barbecue places. We got a bunch of sponsors, bunch of goodies.
Jesse Ray Barbecue and
Jesse Ray Barbecue. Got some really cool gun cases that look like guitar cases. Got some goodies there. So yeah, I feel pretty lucky. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming out. This is exciting.
They all look the same but different at the same time.
They're all, they have their own individual characteristics and flaws and everything. We did these all by hand.
All right, so we're here at New Frontier, and I'm building a rifle. Well, it's a pistol, but this is my first time building one. So it's a brand new experience. I've only cleaned my rifles before, but I got my lower here, I got my handguard here, and they're gonna teach us how to do this. So let's do it. So here's all my parts. We're gonna take all these out. We're gonna start the build.
We got triggers donated from Hyperfire, so we can go ahead and pitch these to the side.
Okay, and that's a part of the trigger?
Yep, that's the springs for the trigger.
We're gonna put those inside.
Yep, because we got Hyperfire springs.
So the most I've ever taken apart is the bolt, and we're literally putting every single little tiny piece together, so it's gonna be a cool learning experience. A lot of different stuff. Look at all that stuff. A lot of little pieces you can lose.
No, the trigger's pretty easy, but the part that's tough about this is this little detent.
It's hard to...
When we're putting it in, it's under spring tension.
Oh, okay.
And so it has a tendency to fly across the room if you're not careful.
And then you can lose it.
Watch your eyes. Yeah, you could lose one of them too.
Yeah. Oh, so it goes right there. That's cool.
Yep.
It's tedious.
Tedious. That's a good word.
It took up a huge part of the warehouse too.
They said this is the hardest part of the build because it's really tedious. It's a little tiny spring with a little tiny piece.
Little tiny
if you don't get it
detent.
right, it can come flying out and you lose it.
Okay. So now we can feel that that's locked in there with that detent. It's not going anywhere. So we got lucky on the first try.
Oh, it doesn't always go in that either.
We're going to be doing the magazine release. So we'll try to keep all these parts organized. This little bag kind of has all the proprietary parts for the MP5 mag, injectors. We're going to be doing this magazine release next. I might not be lined up on that pin.
Is that better? Oh, there we go. I think it's lined up.
Feel it? Let's see. Oh yeah, you're in. So now you can hold that and then just start twisting this and you'll feel that catch. You might have to push a little. Be caught.
You gotta push down really hard on that.
Yep, you're in. So now push this side as hard as you can.
Use my thumb.
Yep. There you go. Keep spinning that. And then that's probably good. So go ahead and get it in there.
About right there?
Yep, perfect. And then we're just going to give it a little bit of this. Perfect. Great job.
That's my mag release.
That's your mag release.
That's
Simple.
cool.
I've been messing around with them all my life.
Yeah.
My dad was into them, and so I got into them. I've had the pleasure of working here for about a year.
Oh, okay.
So it's been fun. I mainly do shipping now, but
Yeah.
every now and then I get to get my hands dirty and build some guns.
Like right now?
Nice.
Like right now.
Do you hold it down when you screw
You
it?
can. Probably
Maybe
not
more.
necessary, but it never hurts.
It's tight right there.
That is cool.
That's probably pretty good.
Probably
You drop right in there. And that's going to be held in place by 2 of those screws.
Oh, here's 2.
Yes,
little tiny-
I'm going to grab you different ones because we ordered some updated screws for that. So when you do these, we're just going to hold it in like that and do them one at a time.
Okay.
Now the trick with these
You gotta hold
ejectors,
this up?
yes, is we're just kind of putting these in place for right now.
Yeah.
When we actually fit the upper to the lower, we're going to take these out, loosen these just a little bit, and fit that ejector to the upper receiver.
Okay.
And then tighten one of these down. Then we're going to apply some Loctite to the other one and put it in. Then we'll take out the first one, put Loctite on that, and reinstall it so that ejector is fit to our upper receiver.
Okay.
So for right now, we're just kind of putting these in place.
Like threading a needle.
There you go.
So, top one? Or does it
Either
matter?
one, it doesn't matter, but since you're there. Bolt release, there we go.
We're going in
Until
all the
it's
way.
tight, yep.
About right there?
Yep. And again, we can test that by making sure that springs back into place.
Look at that. That's cool. I call that the little ping pong paddle.
Anytime it came up.
So like when I put my magazine in, sometimes I smack the little ping pong paddle.
So I
Wow. Makes it so much cooler when you go and you shoot your rifles and your guns and just to see like all the little details that go into it, you know?
Okay.
Got my trigger. Parts. I'm too excited. Well, look at. Should have had Rambo out here.
Safety detent, that's just going to drop right down in that little hole. And then our safety spring goes in our grip. Make sure that goes in straight. Just spin that till it tightens up. Try to hold that down so that doesn't come up. And it'll go in a ways.
For a long time.
Yep. So work
Keep
out.
screwing, keep screwing. Yeah, it's getting a little bit tighter.
There we go. Probably good. Now we'll just test function of our trigger. So our safety works smooth. Safety works. Trigger releases the hammer and resets.
All right, so here's my safety selector switch right here. Safe, fire.
Go in next.
I got my hammer, pull it back.
Next, we're going to put that detent right in that hole in the back.
You're talking about this hole right here?
Yes, ma'am. And then we're going to put that spring in that same hole. And then that holds it all in. Yep. Cool. And now that detent is holding that pin in. Very good. Perfect.
I'm lubing up my buffer tube right here.
Right over that detent and then you grab. Detent's going to drop in there. We're just going to hold that down with our fingernail. And just go until we engage that detent. You see that?
Yeah.
So we're going to slide that forward and then tighten our castle nut like so. And then you're going to torque to spec. So I'm going to hold that in place and you just push, grab up high on that handle and just push until you feel that click. Perfect, yep.
You're not putting that in the hole, you're putting it like on there.
Yep, so it actually goes. Punch. You find that little hole right there. Our punch just sits right in that perfectly. Give it just a little bit of an angle. And that moves just a little bit of metal in there.
So it doesn't really take much.
Nope. Because we're not trying to deform it, we just want to move a little bit of metal.
Do you like hit it at an angle like this?
A little bit of an angle. If I would have brought my protractor, we could have measured it.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Power drills. All right, so I got my lower right here. It's all put together. Looks really cool. We're gonna keep building on it, and it's gonna be ready to go. So this is actually a pistol. It's a 9mm.
cover it from that whole thing. You don't want too much. Just give it a good slather. That's perfect. And you'll notice there's a little cutout, and that little notch spins in there. Yep. I always give it a little bit of spin, like twist it in, and then as you're pushing, there you go. And line that up. Perfect.
There we go. All right, that's probably good.
And again, that's perfect. And then just throw your barrel nut on, threaded side. Yep.
Threaded side this way.
Hand tighten it on. Yep, and then we'll torque it up a little bit. Keep going, keep going. Right there, perfect.
So you put lube on all the threads basically because...
We don't want them to seize up with carbon.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes that works for me though. Like if we're
A little bit more. Right there. That's good. Yep. Just like that. A little bit of motivation, yeah.
How far do you want?
And see when you can see daylight.
I can see daylight.
Okay. So take this off the vice block with our pins. Starting handle. Perfect.
Ta-da! Final product. Look at that. So this is really cool. All right, so here's my PCC. Thank you for helping me with it.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
Absolutely. Anytime.
So this is my first build, and I got to build this. This is a pistol. It's a 9mm PCC, and here at New Frontier with the help of Joey. So this is exciting. This is cool. Got to see all the little details that go into it, and now maybe in the future I can build one of these on my own.
Absolutely.
Just gotta keep practicing, you know.
That's right.
All right, so complete with our new builds, we get these cases right here, and looks like I might be ready to go perform a concert, but I've really got my gun. So this is Savior. So thank you, Savior, for these awesome gun cases too. I've seen these before, but I've never had one, so I'm really happy to have one. This is really cool. And when I go to the airport, people aren't gonna look at me funny anymore, so I'm really happy about that. Hey guys, I'm here at New Frontier Armory with Gift of Gun and Tracy Guns. And she invited me out here to do this event with Gift of Gun, and we get to do our own build. And this is my first build and my first PCC, so I don't have anything like this at home. So
That's awesome.
I'm really excited. A lot of cool sponsors, a lot of cool gifts. I even got this case right here. I'm really excited about this. I've seen these before.
From Savior Equipment. And you got a $200 gift certificate inside there too.
Ooh, that's exciting. Do you want to tell everyone all the sponsors that we have
Yeah,
today?
let's talk about this. This is Kaw Valley Precision did the barrels and the linear compensators. We got Magpul flip-up sights. We also have, not right here, oh here it is, Vortex red dot, and we have brake arms handguard and charging handle. New Frontier supplied the upper, the lower, the BCG, the buffer and buffer spring, and this is an MP5 lower, and we have KCI mags around here. They supply 5 metal mags. We also have Gearhead Works, which is the brace here. The anodizing came from next door at Vegas Metal Finishing. That's all anodizing, and we hand designed all of that too. So that was a lot of work, but a lot of fun. We got Hyperfire trigger, and we have unbranded. Sorry, there's Hyperfire trigger, and unbranded AR lower parts kits. So that's everything that's in the build. We also had Dark Alliance supplied a $250 gift card. Desert Cerakote supplied a free Cerakote on the pistol. We have Chamber Lock by Stopbox USA. We have Food in the Back by Jesse Ray's Barbecue. It was
Excited for
amazing.
that.
You guys got to go eat. We also have the PTC, which is a precision trigger controlled by Hyperion ammo in the bags, and we also have a trigger shoe from Relentless Triggers. Real Avid supplied devices that we use, some of the tools, and in the bags come the Real Avid Core 15 tool set. One more thing, because of a mistake on our engraver's faults, we ended up giving an extra lower receiver. It's an AR-15 forged lower receiver from New Frontier Armory. So that's super exciting. You get to build another gun if you want.
Sweet. Can't wait. It feels like Christmas, so I'm super excited. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming out. I'm glad you came out, and this is beautiful. It came out great.